Welcome. I am Tutor Simi, your online chemistry tutor. Today, we'll be learning how to write chemical formulas. But before then, we need to know what elements are, valency, radical, and chemical formulas. Let's get started. What are elements? There are over 100 known elements, and elements are substances that cannot be broken down by ordinary chemical process. So we have more than 100 known elements, but I'll be giving you some common elements with their symbols. So we have hydrogen. Hydrogen with the symbol capital H. We have sodium. Sodium with the symbol Na. We have calcium. Calcium is an example of an element with the symbol Ca. We have magnesium. Magnesium, Mg. We have aluminium. Aluminium, Al. Alright? You know I said we have more than 100 known elements. So we are just limiting it for this class to these common known elements. After knowing the elements with a correct symbol, then we proceed to learn what valency is. What is valency? Valency is the combining power of an element. Valency usually have positive and negative values. For an element that have positive valences, we say that type of element as a donates out part of its electron. While elements that have negative valences, they are usually non-metals. Those ones, they accept electron. We say valency is a combining power of an element. How do you get to know the valency of an element? Some valency can be equal to the valence electron. Valence electron means the electron at the outermost shell of an element. There are ways in which you can know the valency of an element. Okay, for this, we'll take the valency of the element written here. Valency for hydrogen is +1. Valency for sodium is also +1. Valency for calcium, +2. Valency for magnesium, +2. Valency for aluminium is +3. Okay, let me add chlorine. Chlorine with the symbol Cl. The valency for chlorine is -1. These are common known elements with their symbols and with their valency. We've explained elements, we've explained valency. Let's move on to radical. What are radicals? Radicals are a group of atoms having an electric charge and they react as a single unit. They are a group of atoms. We can have 2, 3, 4 atoms coming together. They form a radical and they act as single units. You take them as one. So I have some common radicals here. Trioxonitrate 5. I'll give you the formula for trioxonitrate 5, which is NO3-. Remember we said radicals are a group of atoms. Can you see that? We have 3 atoms of oxygen here and we have 1 atom of nitrogen here. Group of atoms, but they act as single units. You take them as one entity. We have trioxocarbonate 4 with the formula CO3 2-. We have tetraoxosulfate 6, SO4 2-. That's the formula for tetraoxosulfate 6. We have hydroxide, OH-. Then we have the last one here, ammonium, NH4+. These are radicals. These are common radicals with their formula. Now, how do we get the valency for a radical? Valency for radicals usually equals their charge. Look at this. Radicals they have an electric charge, and the valency is usually equal to the charge it carries. Now, the valency for trioxonitrate 5 is -1 because we said it equals its charge. The valency for trioxocarbonate 4 is minus 2. Its charge is minus 2, so the valency is also minus 2. The valency for tetraoxosulfate 6 is minus 2. When you look at the charge is minus 2, so it equals the valency. Hydroxide, minus 1. Ammonium, plus 1. Remember, we said the valency of a radical equals the electric charge it carries. Now we've learned elements and the symbols. We've learned the valency of elements. We know what radicals are with the formula and with the valency. Now we can learn how to write chemical formula. How do we write chemical formula? So I have the list of compounds here for us to write the chemical formula of it. We have sodium chloride, calcium hydroxide, magnesium tetraoxosulfate 6, hydrogen triiosocarbonate 4, and the last one here is ammonium chloride. Let's get started on writing the chemical formula for this. Alright, so I'll have to rub up this so that I will have space to write out the chemical formula of this compound. 1, we have sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. Now the first thing while writing the chemical formula of the compound is you look at the name, sodium chloride. From the name, you'll be able to get the symbol of the elements or radicals involved. Now here we have sodium chloride. Looking at it to say, oh, this sodium is an element, chloride is from an element, chlorine. So the first step is write the symbol of the elements you are given, sodium. The symbol of sodium is Na. Na. Chloride, from chlorine, the symbol for chlorine is Cl. After writing the symbol, you write out the valency. What's the valency for sodium? Plus 1. Plus 1. Valency for chlorine? Minus 1. So we'll be using the swap and drop method. That is, swap the valencies and drop it. So let's swap the valency. Na. Now in the cases where the valencies are the same number, it cancels out. So here we have NaCl. So you just write it this way, NaCl, because the valencies are the same number, so it cancels out. So the chemical formula for sodium chloride is NaCl. Written together. Let's take number 2. Calcium hydroxide. The first step, note, write the symbol of the elements or radicals in the name you are given. Calcium, what's the symbol for calcium? Ca. Ca. What's the symbol for hydroxide? Now looking at this, hydroxide is a radical. So you look, radical hydroxide, OH. Remember, it has as a single unit, OH. Then the next step is for you to write the valency under it. The valency for calcium is plus 2, while the valency for the radical hydroxide is minus 1. Using our swap and drop method, swap the valency in such a way that calcium takes the valency of hydroxide, which is 1. We don't need to write 1. Then hydroxide takes the valency of calcium. Now when it is, the valency is to try and introduce a bracket to show that the valency is for the radical OH, then drop the valency 2. Make sure your valency is written as a subscript like this. Subscript like this. So the chemical formula for calcium hydroxide is written as Ca, open brackets, OH, then close the bracket 2. Let's try number 3. Number 3, we have magnesium tetraoxosulfate 6. First step is write the symbol of the elements or radical involved. Magnesium, what's the symbol for magnesium? Mg. Capital M, the small g. What's the symbol for tetraoxosulfate 6? Let's check our list of radical. Here it is, SO4. So we write our SO4. Then the next step is for you to write the valency. Valency for magnesium is +2. Valency for tetrahydrosulfate 6 is -2. Remember I said earlier on that when the valency are of the same value, it cancels out. So the symbol becomes MgSO4. So since the valencies are of the same number, so it cancels out. So the chemical formula for magnesium tetrahydrosulfate 6 is MgSO4. Let's take number 4. Hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4. Hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4. The first thing is write the symbol. Just follow the rule. Write the symbol. The symbol for hydrogen is capital H. Trioxocarbonate 4. Trioxocarbonate 4 is CO3. CO3. After writing the symbol, the next thing is write the valency. Valency for hydrogen is +1. Write the valency under each of the symbol. Valency for trioxocarbonate 4 is -2. Then the next step is you to swap the valency and drop it down. So you swap, hydrogen takes the valency of trioxocarbonate 4, which is 2. Then CO3 takes the valency of hydrogen, which is 1, so we don't need to write 1, so we just leave that. Simple, right? Good. Now let's take the last one for today. We have ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride. Ammonium is a radical, which is NH4. So write the symbol for ammonium. Chloride from the word chlorine, Cl. That's the symbol. Write their valences. Valences for ammonium is +1. Valency for chlorine is -1. Swap and drop. Then since they are the same value, it cancels out, so you just write it out like this, NH4Cl. Note that when you are writing your chemical formula, they are written together. So we have hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4, H2CO3, then ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. This is how to write the chemical formula. Simple. Yes. The first step is write the symbol of your elements or your radical given. Then the next step is write the valences under each. Then the next step is for you to swap the valences and drop it down. Drop it down means write it as a subscript like this. Write it as a subscript like this. So this is how to write chemical formula of a compound. Want to learn more about writing chemical formula or chemistry? Generally, send me a DM on the number showing on the screen to get started. See you in class. Bye.